Have you ever added bright red beets to your salad, blended them into a smoothie, or roasted them for dinner, thinking you were making the best possible choice for your health? You are not alone. Beets have a reputation as one of the most powerful superfoods on Earth. They support your heart, your brain, your blood pressure, your digestion, and even your stamina. But here's something surprising. While beets are incredibly healthy, many people, especially seniors, are unknowingly making mistakes with them. Small mistakes in how you store, cook, or even pair beets with other foods can reduce their benefits, or in some cases, even cause harm. Today, we'll explore 12 deadly mistakes seniors make with beets. Some of these mistakes may surprise you. By the end, you'll know exactly how to unlock the true potential of this humble root vegetable, while avoiding the pitfalls that could rob you of its power. And remember, this is part 2 of our complete beetroot guide. If you haven't seen part 1, where we shared the hidden benefits of beets for seniors, I encourage you to watch that first. And don't miss part 3, where we'll cover the safest, smartest ways to include beets in your daily life. Now let's begin with mistake number 1. Mistake 1: peeling away the nutrients. Many people automatically peel beets before cooking. The skin looks rough, maybe even dirty, so it feels natural to strip it away. But this simple habit removes some of the most powerful health compounds the beet has to offer. Right under that thin outer layer are pigments called betalains, the same compounds that give beets their rich red and purple colors. Betalains are not just beautiful, they act as antioxidants that fight inflammation, protect your cells from oxidative stress, and support your liver in detoxifying harmful chemicals. Some studies even suggest betalains may help reduce the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease or certain cancers. When you peel the beet, much of this protective layer ends up in the trash. The solution is simple. Instead of peeling, give your beets a good scrub under running water with a vegetable brush. Cooking with the skin on allows you to preserve these valuable nutrients. When roasted, boiled, or steamed, the skin softens naturally. If you dislike the texture, you can easily slip it off after cooking by then. The nutrients have already been absorbed into the flesh. Think of the skin as nature's shield, protecting not only the beet itself, but also your health. By keeping it on, you save time, gain flavor, and unlock more nutrition with every bite. Mistake 2: ignoring beet greens. Most people buy beets for the red root and throw away the leafy tops without a second thought. But this is like buying an orange and tossing the fruit just to keep the peel. Beet greens are actually more nutrient-dense than the root itself. These vibrant leaves are loaded with vitamin K, calcium, iron, magnesium, and vitamin A, all vital for seniors. Vitamin K supports bone strength and blood clotting. Calcium and magnesium protect against osteoporosis. Iron helps maintain healthy red blood cells, fighting off anemia. And vitamin A strengthens vision and immune health. In fact, gram for gram, beet greens often contain more antioxidants than spinach or kale. They're also low in calories and sugar, making them perfect for older adults managing blood sugar or weight. The solution is simple. Wash the greens well and use them. Sauté them with olive oil and garlic, toss them into soups, or blend them into smoothies with fruit for a nutrient-packed boost. By discarding beet greens, you're throwing away a nutritional goldmine. Keep them, and you get 2 superfoods in one: the root for stamina and heart health, the greens for bones, blood, and immunity. Mistake 3: using old, shriveled beets. Freshness makes all the difference. When seniors buy beets that are soft, wrinkled, or rubbery, they lose out on flavor and nutrition. Over time, beets lose their water content, become woody inside, and their vitamins, especially vitamin C and folate, begin to degrade. The best beets are small to medium-sized, firm to the touch, with taut skin and a deep red-purple hue. If the greens are still attached, they should look fresh and crisp, not wilted or yellowing. Old beets not only taste dull, but also lack the antioxidant power that makes them special. To keep beets fresh at home, trim off the greens, they pull moisture out of the root, and store the bulbs in your refrigerator's crisper drawer, unwashed, inside a breathable bag. They'll last up to 3 weeks. If you bought too many, roast or boil them, peel once cool, and freeze in cubes for months of use. Choosing fresh beets means better taste, smoother texture, and more health benefits. Think of it this way: the fresher the beet, the more life it gives back to you. Don't settle for old, tired roots when vibrant ones can fuel your health. Mistake 4. Skipping proper seasoning. Beets are naturally earthy and a little sweet, but many seniors find them bland or muddy because they skip seasoning. Without flavor balance, beets can be unappealing, leading people to avoid them altogether. But here's the secret: a little seasoning transforms beets into a delicious dish. Lemon juice or balsamic vinegar brightens their flavor. Olive oil, sea salt, and cracked black pepper deepen their sweetness. Herbs like dill, thyme, or rosemary bring out their earthy tones, while garlic or ginger adds a bold contrast. In juices or smoothies, combine beets with apple, carrot, or citrus to soften the earthiness. In salads, pair with goat cheese or walnuts for a flavor that feels gourmet. This isn't about masking the taste, it's about unlocking it. Beets shine when thoughtfully paired with complementary ingredients. Without seasoning, you may eat them less often. With the right touch, they become a food you crave, which means you'll consistently get their heart-boosting, brain-supporting, and anti-inflammatory benefits. So don't give up on beets because of their earthy bite. Treat them like a fine ingredient that needs a little culinary care, and they'll reward you with both taste and health. Mistake 5. Tossing beet canning liquid. If you buy canned beets and pour the dark red liquid down the drain, you're discarding concentrated nutrition. That liquid isn't just colored water. It contains betalains, folate, potassium, and magnesium that leached out during canning. Betalains, in particular, support liver detoxification and reduce inflammation. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, and folate supports brain and heart health. Instead of wasting it, use this liquid creatively. Add it to soups or stews for extra nutrients and color. Blend it into smoothies for sweetness and antioxidants. Mix it into salad dressings or sauces for a tangy boost. You can even use it as a natural food dye for baking. Just be mindful. Some canned beets come with added salt or sugar. Check labels and choose low sodium or no sugar added versions. If you're worried about sodium, drain and rinse the beets, but save some of the liquid for cooking. Canned beets can be nearly as nutritious as fresh, and using every part, including the liquid, ensures you don't waste their goodness. Don't let nutrition swirl down the drain when you can put it to work in your meals. Mistake 6. Ignoring the metallic taste of canned beets. Many seniors complain that canned beets taste metallic. This happens because beets are sealed in metal containers, sometimes with preservatives. Over time, that metallic note can leach into the flavor. While not dangerous, it makes beets less enjoyable. The fix is simple. Blanch canned beets before eating. Boil water, add the beets for 1 to 2 minutes, then drain. This rinses off metallic flavors and enhances natural sweetness. After blanching, you can roast, sauté, or serve them in salads with far better taste. Blanching doesn't remove nutrients. If done briefly, it mainly improves flavor. And since enjoyment is key to consistency, making canned beets taste better ensures you'll actually eat them. Another tip is to combine canned beets with flavor boosters like citrus, vinegar, or herbs. Their natural sweetness pairs well with strong flavors that mask metallic notes. So don't write off canned beets as second-rate. With a quick step, they become almost as tasty as fresh, while still delivering fiber, antioxidants, and minerals. If convenience matters, canned beets can be a smart option. Just treat them with a little extra care. Mistake 7. Believing only fresh beets are healthy. It's a common assumption. Fresh produce is always better. But when it comes to beets, canned or even frozen versions can be just as nutritious. The canning process preserves many vitamins and antioxidants, and frozen beets are often processed right after harvest, locking in nutrients. The key difference is sodium. Some canned beets are packed in salty brine, but rinsing them under water removes much of the excess sodium. Or you can buy no salt-added varieties. Don't avoid canned beets if they're easier for you to use. Fresh beets require washing, peeling if desired, and long cooking times. Canned beets are ready in minutes, making them practical for seniors who want quick meals. Nutrition is only useful if it's accessible. If canned beets help you eat them more often, then they're the better choice. What matters most is consistency, getting those nitrates, betalains, and fibers regularly. So instead of debating fresh versus canned, focus on what works best for you. Both offer real benefits, as long as you choose wisely and prepare them well. Mistake 8. Only boiling beets. Boiling is the most common way to cook beets, but it's not the best. Boiling can leach water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and folate into the cooking water. It also leaves beets soft and sometimes bland. Other methods preserve more nutrients and flavor. Roasting intensifies natural sweetness, giving beets a caramelized depth. Grilling adds smokiness and crisp edges. Steaming keeps nutrients locked in while softening texture. Eating raw, shredded into salads delivers full antioxidants and crunch. Each method offers something unique, so don't limit yourself. Try roasted beets with olive oil and herbs, grilled beet slices in summer, or raw beet slaw with lemon dressing. Variety keeps meals exciting, ensuring you eat beets more often. If you prefer boiling, use the cooking water in soups or smoothies so nutrients aren't lost. The real mistake is relying on one method and missing out on beets' full potential. Cooking creatively turns beets from a chore into a joy. Mistake 9. Storing beets the wrong way. Many people bring beets home and toss them in the fridge with greens still attached. But those leafy tops pull moisture from the root, making it shrivel faster. Within days, your beets lose firmness and nutrition. The fix is simple. Cut the greens off, leaving about an inch of stem, and store them separately. Keep the beets in a breathable bag in the fridge's crisper drawer. Stored properly, they last up to 3 weeks. Cooked beets should be refrigerated in airtight containers and eaten within 5 days. For long-term storage, roast or boil, peel, cube, and freeze them. Frozen beets keep flavor and nutrients for months. Beet greens need quicker use. Store them in a bag with a paper towel to absorb moisture and eat within a few days. Proper storage saves money, prevents waste, and ensures you always have fresh, nutritious beets ready. Poor storage isn't just an inconvenience, it's lost health on your plate. Treat beets like the precious superfood they are, and they'll serve you better. Mistake 10. Limiting beets to savory dishes. Beets are naturally sweet, yet many people only eat them in salads or as side dishes. This overlooks one of their greatest strengths, their versatility in desserts and baking. Pureed beets add moisture and sweetness to chocolate cake, brownies, or muffins. Their earthy flavor blends beautifully with cocoa, reducing the need for added sugar. They also bring fiber, folate, iron, and antioxidants to treats that are usually low in nutrition. Adding beets to desserts is also a clever way to sneak vegetables into picky eaters' diets. Most people won't notice them, but they'll benefit from the extra vitamins and minerals. Think of beets as nature's food coloring, too. They create a gorgeous, deep red hue in frosting, pancakes, or even pasta dough. Don't trap beets in a savory box. Their sweetness is a gift that can make desserts healthier and more interesting. Expanding how you use beets keeps your meals fun, colorful, and nutrient-rich. Mistake 11. Eating expired canned beets. Canned goods last long, but not forever. Eating expired canned beets can be dangerous. Over time, cans can degrade, allowing chemicals or bacteria to contaminate the food. Worst case, it can lead to foodborne illness like botulism. Always check expiration dates and inspect the can. Bulging, rust, dents, or leaks mean the can is unsafe. When opening, beware of loud hissing, bubbling, or foul smells, signs of spoilage. Never taste just to check. If in doubt, throw it out. Once opened, transfer beets to a glass or plastic container, refrigerate, and eat within 3 to 5 days. For safety, keep cans stored in a cool, dry place away from heat or sunlight. Canned beets can be a healthy, convenient choice, but only when fresh and safe. Expired cans turn a superfood into a risk. Protect your health by being cautious. It's better to waste a can than jeopardize your well-being. Mistake 12. Forgetting health conditions. Beets are powerful, but they aren't perfect for everyone. Seniors with kidney stones should be cautious, since beets are high in oxalates, which can promote stone formation. Those with low blood pressure should also monitor intake, as beets naturally lower blood pressure and could make levels drop too low. For people with diabetes, portion control matters. Beets contain natural sugars, and when juiced or cooked, they can raise blood sugar more quickly. Pairing them with protein or healthy fats helps stabilize glucose levels. The key is not avoidance, but awareness. If you have kidney issues, blood pressure concerns, or diabetes, talk to your doctor about how much beet is safe for you. Beets can still be beneficial, but only if used wisely. No single food is right for everyone in unlimited amounts. Respect your body's needs, monitor your response, and adjust accordingly. Beets are medicine-like, but even medicine must be taken in the right dose. Learning from mistakes. So there you have it, 12 deadly mistakes seniors make with beets. From peeling away nutrients to ignoring beet greens, from boiling without salt to tossing away the canning liquid, these small errors can make a big difference in how much benefit you actually receive. The good news is that every one of these mistakes is simple to correct once you know what to look for. Instead of peeling your beets, scrub them well and cook them with the skin on. This way, you preserve the antioxidants that fight inflammation and keep your liver strong. When seasoning, remember that even a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon juice can transform beets from earthy to delicious, while also boosting nutrient absorption. If you're buying fresh beets, always choose firm, small to medium roots and trim the greens right away. Don't throw those greens out. Treat them like spinach or kale, sauté them, or add them to soups and smoothies. And if you're using canned beets, don't assume they're inferior. Rinse them under cold water to cut the sodium, Blanch them briefly if they taste metallic, and use that red liquid as a nutrient boost for soups or smoothies. Most importantly, remember that beets work best when eaten consistently in small amounts. A few slices roasted with dinner, half a cup of beet juice in the morning, or a handful of beet greens in a smoothie may seem small, but those daily habits add up to long-term benefits for your heart, your circulation, and your energy. Beets are not just food, they are nature's gentle medicine. And like any medicine, the right dose, the right preparation, and the right consistency are what unlock their healing power. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips for seniors. This was part 2 of our complete beetroot guide. In part 3, we'll explore the smartest, safest ways to include beets in your daily routine without overdoing it. We'll share practical meal ideas, portion tips, and the best combinations to maximize their benefits. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss part 3, how to eat beets the right way daily.